So I received this comic in a recent batch of that I purchased, and couldn't help but think that because the Green Goblin's on the cover, it might have some value to it. And I was right. A high-grade copy could bring $20, $30 raw. But it's not a high-grade copy. In fact, in its current condition, I'd be hard-pressed to say it's mid-grade. Lower end, maybe upper end of low grade. It has wrinkles. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it does have some wrinkles in there. And it's got a lot of dirt and soiling on the cover. But with a clean and a press, it might still bring maybe $10, maybe a little more. Now, I know that I said I was going to work on this 1939 Ace comic. But I have some things going on that are making me put that on the back burner temporarily. And also, conservation isn't just about taking comics apart and getting them wet and mending pages. It starts with comics like this. Comics that are heavily soiled and are doomed to destruction without some sort of intervention. So follow along with me on this in this video, possibly a second one, as I intervene in this book's destruction and prepare the comic to be pressed. So, yeah, let's get started on this. So, the first thing we're going to do is take a cotton round and go over the front cover. Just gently. This cover is by Ross Andrew, inked by Mike Esposito. They do a really good combination of work. You don't hear a lot of people talk about them. And we got a little dirt off of it. Not much. A lot less than what I would hoped. Let's do the back cover also while we're at it. I'm going to use the other side. This has so much dirt on it. It feels kind of bumpy too. I suspect that there's sand or gravel. There's something on the inside of the page, you know, rocks and pebbles and boards and, you know, who knows what all. Again, a little bit, not a whole lot of dirt. Let's go ahead and start cleaning the inside. You know, before I get started on the inside, I'm going to turn my heater up a little bit. It's, you know, 67 is not bad, but it's a little chilly, you know. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I have to get up to do this one. It doesn't have a remote control. It's... There, I'll turn it up to 70. It might get there by tomorrow. Yeah. So, we're going to open it up. We're going to start gently going over it. And this could use a little more, but I'm not going to do anything with the spine. I'm just going to gently brush the pages off. And yeah, I'm getting to some dirt. We've got some Where's my... This will do. It's not what I wanted, but it'll do. It's got some folds, and I really should humidify that before I get those folds out. But I'm not ready to do any humidity on this comic yet. That comes later. Staples are a little loose. That's okay. They can be loose. Oh, man, there's a lot of dirt on this thing. I'm going kind of fast to try to get the dirt off. That's a little better. It feels like real fine sand or something. It's almost every page. I'm actually going to have to push down on it with the brush a little bit. Where is what I want? I can never find the things I want when I want them, but when I don't need them, they're easy to find. That's what I wanted. A little bit easier way to open the pages. I don't know. I might have to end up washing this, but I don't want to. I really don't want to go over it with cotton rounds either. I've done that before. That is an alternative method to cleaning the pages. You take a cotton round and you wipe it down. And that'll get a lot of stuff off of it. Here's the centerfold. The staple is detached at the top. I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, I'm not going to disassemble this. I have absolutely no desire to disassemble it. I just want to clean it up a little bit and give it a press. Send it on its way. And I will most definitely be sending this on its way. I hadn't originally meant to record all of this. It just kind of happened. I had things to talk about. And we get to the back page. This actually has a little bit of a water stain on it. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about that. We're definitely going to have to do some erasing. So where's my... There it is. That's what I want. Clean it off a little bit. There we go. And we're going to start right here up on the top on the spine, and we're just going to go over it just like this. Nice and easy. This is going to take a while, so I'll do it for a little while. But first, I'll be right back. Okay, I had something I had to take care of, so let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to do the spine. Nice and easy. Take our time. I'll probably go over it 3 or 4 times. I might even throw it in the press for a few minutes just to heat it up, or I might get an iron out and heat it up that way. Because sometimes if the paper is warm, the dirt comes off easier. Like I said, we're not gonna... I don't plan on showing the whole thing. And what I'm going to do is I've initially done the spine. Now I'll start going along the top edge. Taking it easy. Notice I'm pushing it towards the spine. I'm lifting it up, pushing it towards the spine like that. I know it looks like I'm going back and forth this way, but I'm not. I'm just one way. And we are not trying to get it 100% right now. I'm going to have to go towards the edge on these. You see, there's wrinkles here that go vertically. So instead of going horizontally, I really have to go vertically with the wrinkles to get the dirt out. And I'm not trying to get it 100% yet. I'll probably go over it 4, 5, 6 times before I'm happy. And I may never get happy with it. I might just give up on it and send it on its way. It's got a very slight spine roll. That might not be a spine roll. That might just be the, yeah, that's that centerfold sticking out. It does have a teeny bit of a spine roll. I might fix that. Now I'm going this direction. See, I have my thumb here, and I'm going this direction. I'll move my hand up. Now for this first pass, it doesn't matter that I have my hands on the comic. And my hands are clean. I washed them before I started. I will wash them again when I finish, because after I finish this first pass, I'm probably going to eat. Don't like fixing food without washing my hands first. Yeah, this definitely has a stain here. It wouldn't hurt if I were to wash it, but I don't want to go that far with this. I'll kind of leave it up to the I'll leave it up to you guys, to the viewers. If you want to see me wash this, let me know. I'll make it easy for you. You do 35 likes and I'll go farther. I'll disassemble it and we'll go ahead and fix this, the centerfold, and maybe do a little bit of reinforcement on the spine. Clean it up a little bit more. Maybe even rinse it off, try to get some of these stains off. 35 likes and I'll take it farther. Less than 35 likes, I'm just going to do what I plan on doing, which is dry cleaning and then going ahead and doing a press. Humidify it and then press it. Alright, I got all the edges for the first pass. Now I'm going to start doing it in this huge word balloon here. It's interesting. This is a word balloon. But if they're thinking it, it's not called a balloon, it's called a bubble. You have word balloons and thought bubbles. And it's the same thing, except the thought bubbles have little circles going down and the word balloon has a tail. Light, 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 light. I'm going to continue working on this and I'll pick it back up when I get ready to do the second. Alright, the first pass of the back cover is done. I'm going to have to do more to it, but that's good for now. So we're going to turn it over and we're going to start the first pass on the front cover. And all we're going to do on this for right now is work on the white areas. The Spider-Man logo, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. Whoa, there you go. And then you can see what I'm actually doing here. Very gently. Clean it off a little bit. This is, it's time consuming, but it really does help. And unfortunately, when I do this, I get into it and end up with some dead air when I'm recording. And I don't want to have dead air when I record, but it happens. and I apologize for that. Bad cameraman, I guess. It's starting to look a little better, a little cleaner. Long way from perfect. Okay, I need my other eraser, my little thin eraser, because we're going to start working on the amazing. And get the G all done, and then the N, and yeah, I'm working backwards. The initial cleaning doesn't really take that long. How's that for amazing? Let's work on this a little bit. I hate doing word balloons. I'm going to do those last. Get the barcode done right. Got a lot of dirt on it. Might have to get one of my fine pieces of sandpaper. All right. Now the part that I don't like to do. Because it's a pain. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off, and I'm going to continue working on this. And I'll let you know if when there's an update. All right, it's time for the next stage. We're going to sprinkle some of this drafting powder on it, which is nothing more than erasers. It's crumbled up eraser. I tend to agree with Jerry the Jitterbug about crumbling my own, but I have this, so I figured I'd go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use it up, and then I'll start crumbling my own again. That'll be enough for right now. Let me grab a piece of poster board that I have for just this use. Put it under it. And that way I can save the eraser bits easier. So here we go. We're just gonna start. Let me get them all in one place. We're going to start up here in the upper right corner, or upper left corner. Pushing all that stuff off. Not really what I wanted to do. But that's the reason for the piece of board there. Because what I can do is I can take a piece of paper, brush all of those onto the piece of paper, and then dump them back on the comic. Just like that. And I'm going to keep doing that until I'm happy with it. So we'll be back when I'm happy with it. Look at how dirty that is. Yeah, I'm somewhat happy with this. It's actually starting to get a little bit of gloss back to it, which I thought that was gone. So yeah, that helps. Got to do the back side now. But I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to start a new, with some new for the back. I don't want to use the dirty stuff I have already on the back of the cover. We'll clean that off real good. Put the back down. And we start this again. Not this again. We already saw you do this. Yep. Got to do the front and the back. I think this is getting ready to run a little bit long, so I'm going to keep working on this, and I think there's going to be a part 2 to this one. Because after all, why not? I can't do this in just 30 minutes. It's going to take me several hours to get this completely finished. And I don't want you to miss anything. So, yeah. We'll be back with another video on this one. I'm going to do 2 parts on this one. We'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, I hope everybody had a great weekend and a happy Halloween, and take care of yourself. We'll see you on Wednesday morning. Bye.